How Israel's hostage rescue in Gaza unfolded. 4 hostages have been rescued by the Israeli military from central Gaza, in an operation that was weeks in the planning. For Israelis, it brought celebration and relief. For Palestinians, it brought more suffering, with hospitals saying dozens of people, including children, were killed in the raid on the densely populated Nuseirat camp. Dubbed Seeds of Summer, the raid was unusually carried out in the daytime, which the Israel Defense Forces says allowed it a better element of surprise. The mid-morning timing meant the streets were busy with people shopping at a nearby market. It also meant greater risk to Israel's special forces, not only getting in, but especially getting out. One special forces officer was wounded and died in hospital, Israel police said. It was on a scale like Entebbe, according to the IDF's chief spokesperson, Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari, referencing Israel's rescue of 100 hostages in Uganda in 1976. Acting on intelligence, and after crossing into Gaza from Israel, he said specialist commandos simultaneously raided 2 residential apartments in Nuseirat where the hostages were being held. In one apartment was 26-year-old hostage Noah Argamani. In the other were 41-year-old Shlomi Ziv, 27-year-old Andriy Kozlov, and Almog Mir, January 22. Mr. Hagari said they were not in cages, but in locked rooms surrounded by guards. He said Israeli commandos, having forced their way in, seized the hostages, wrapping themselves around them to provide protective shields before bundling them into military vehicles outside. As they left, he said they faced fierce resistance from Palestinian fighters. Mr. Hagari said Israel's military had planned the raid in great detail, even building mock-ups of the 2 apartments to train in. The US also provided intelligence support to Israel for the operation, according to the BBC's partner CBS News, which cited 2 US officials. Mobile phone video from the scene shows people diving for cover as missiles whistled in and gunfire rang out. Later footage showed bodies strewn in the street. The raid clearly involved massive force. Doctors at the 2 hospital in central Gaza said they had counted more than 70 bodies. Mr. Hagari estimated less than 100, while the Hamas media office said more than 200 had been killed. The BBC has been unable to verify the number of casualties. I have gathered the body parts of my child, my dear child, Nora Abu Kamis, sheltering in Nuseirat, told the BBC as she crumpled in tears. My other child is between life and death. Even my husband and my mother-in-law, our whole family is destroyed. This is a genocide. 10-year-old Arij El-Zadneh, speaking at a nearby hospital, told us there were airstrikes, tanks, and shooting. We couldn't breathe. My sister Rimaz was hit by shrapnel in her head, and my 5-year-old sister Yara was also hit. My shrapnel